What is up, distinguished guests? Welcome back to the low budget LCS. Wetalini asks, who's casting today? Well, I can give you the answer to that question. LaChance and Vega. What's up, man?
I'm doing good. I feel like I need to lead with this joke because I built it up in our group chat.
Yeah. Hit us with it.
Well, LaChance, we've got two great teams today.
Uh-huh.
One of them, the Simian Surfers. You know, in my heart, I have a soft spot for, any monkey-themed team. But I gotta say today, paint me yellow and move me to Springfield because I love these homies united. The silence is all I've ever needed.
That was my standing slow clap. Applause. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, guys, you're getting us in rare and perfect form here today. Vega is powered by Humor, working on his stand-up set. Oh my God, is that distinguished member of the booth? Oh, hi, Vega. It absolutely is. Put on a suit for a bit today. Which was a full bit. I said that Vega was going to be wearing a suit. Vega put on some digs. Looked great.
I had to.
You
have to commit to the bit.
No, fully. It was beautiful. It was incredible. God, what's up, everybody? We got people cheering for the homies in the chat. Having a good life. Who up surfing? They Simian. I don't quite understand that, but I love that a good mouth feel. We got some people following. Max Wormwind, Arcadion Light, JD3101, and Having a Good Life. Great names. Grayson Faye as well. Thank you guys so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. GGG Turtle gifting some subs out there. Beautiful. I think we are close to this stuff starting. Close to starting. Draft is live. We're in it. We're already through the first round of bans. Let's take this in.
Yeah, I like already blue side banning out the Zed, Renekton, and Aurelia. On the other side, we get the Ezreal, Kayn, Hecarim. One thing I love about commercial every year is that teams have so much more like individual identity for picks. So like we've seen a couple games now throughout the season. You get the normal, the Kaisas, you get, the Ash bans, you get these types of things. But right here, look at all these target bans. These are things that, yeah, sure, they're good in the meta, but someone on each team is maining these and doing better. And look at the picks. Warwick, Tarek.
Holy shit.
And an instant.
Is this an arena match?
Holy moly.
Oh my God. Sorry. Legit, Legitor? I've never fully understood how to say your name, but hopefully you'll tell me. Gifting 10 tier 1 subs. The lucky recipients, the real full. Kabos is in the chat. Kabos, what's up, dude? Kabos, Meekwin, Evdingus. Oh, Evdingus is here too. X60. I'm pretty sure that's a dick suck joke. I'm not 100% sure. Mighty Support, Awesome, Hollowcube, Wrath of Khan, Kavino, Tokino, all getting these subs. Another follow to Hendir. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit, that was a lot all at once there. God damn. Oh, a Garen too.
I know, this is so fun. I will say, for people who don't know, I coach a team in commercial, and we've been scrimming a lot lately. And Nefiri is like real threat. Nefiri is, I think we played one scrim against it, and they were like, okay, if we see this on either1soap.gg, we're banning it.
I got destroyed by one earlier today. I've been playing. I'm a sub on a team this season, so I've been playing a handful of games here or there. I got absolutely wrecked by one. It's terrifying. I don't know what it does or how it works, but I'm excited to see it in this match right here.
Yeah, and I will say they do have a good comp against it. Usually, one of the things that makes Nefiri really frustrating to play against is her dogs around her block skill shots. If you're playing like a Thresh or an Ezreal or something like that, the dogs will actually just eat the skill shots at her. But things like Warwick, Garen, Tarek, and Tarek has an AoE stun. Warwick's ult won't hit the dogs. Garen can still silence, spin on her. Those are good picks actually into it. And Jace also, very good. As the AoE still hits. But that is I have so many questions right now.
Oh, I bet you do. I bet you
This
do.
Wukong gets locked in. It's gonna be a lot of quests.
Hey, remember when I was like, hey, maybe there might be something one of these teams can do? I've got some like information that Vega doesn't know that maybe is even wrong. I know I'm hyping it up right here.
Like Wukong 80 carry.
Hey man, we'll see what happens.
Is it because their name is Simian Surfers?
Well, I mean, you got to play the monkey champ if you're the Simian Surfers. Also, can we just, give a round of applause for these? Oh, wait, hold on. Come on. Wait. Would have been better. Just a round of applause for the incredible logo game this season. It's been absolutely out of this world. Simian Surfers looks like a character from a video game that I would love to play. It looks like it's from a sweet RPG. And Homies United, I mean, I don't know. Maybe could be a brand of, I don't know, some sort of food, some sort of drink. I'd buy a bottle for sure. Moo Bear 8. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my God, chat's popping off. Beautiful. Cromulus. Cromulus is back with a tier 1 sub. What is up? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to start the prediction. We're going to stay on this screen for 1 second, and then we're going to tab over to the other one. Vega, how do you feel about these drafts? How do you feel about this little this soup that has been conjured by these two teams? How do these drafts taste to you?
I'm watching the in client. Is this double jungle?
Who knows, man? Who knows if it's double jungle, baby?
I think it's a double jungle. So it's like I'm torn because I'm a strict traditionalist. I like to pick tank top, tank jungler.
Right.
But also, as a caster, watching stuff like this get played is so fun. Like, anytime a team does something like this, especially if you're known for it, because it's like, it's coming, but can you actually stop it? Can you actually make it not work?
Dude, weird works. Weird can work.
Yeah, you're not scrimming against this. You're not getting practice against this. You know what I mean? And let me tell you, they are practicing it. They know how to make it work. And most teams don't know how to play against.
No, that is absolutely right. Most teams do not know how to play against this. Let's tab over to this. Predictions are up. Feel free to let those schmeckles fly. What do you believe in? Is it the potential double jungle strategy? Who can say?
You have to go all in on the double jungle,
You gotta go in on the double jungle. Max Wimward, the insider intel is true. It turned out to be. Oh, wait, Max Wimward is their coach. Their coach. Beautiful. Oh my God, Pence man. Oh, shucks, Pence man. Please, having a good life said, nom nom, rough. Excellent comment. Gotta love it. Jesus.
I got to shout out Cryptic saying, just play Ahri into Nefiri. You'll have fun because that's what we picked in our one scrim against Nefiri. Then we realized, wait, you can't charm her.
Can you not?
It just hits the dogs.
Oh, God damn.
We were like,
that's learning.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
You're learning on the job. This is going to be such an exciting game. 5.7K bet on Homies United. A paltry 810 schmeckles on Simian Surfer.
Oh, I believe. I'm all in.
Beautiful. Toku NGT, Nico's pretty turbo into Nefiri as well. Dog v dog game. That's true.
Dog v dog gaming. What about monkey boar dog v dog?
Monkey boar what?
Dog v dog.
Monkey v dog.
Boar dog.
That's
monkey
true.
Boar dog.
We got a lot of animals in this.
Yeah, we'll say Homies United. A lot more homies than animals.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense, though.
That's true. Homies United.
The teams make sense.
Homies United just trying to stand together, in the face of this double jungle here.
They're kind of playing the champions I expect to be on a Homies United team, too, with like Garrett and Jace and Tarek.
Right. Oh,
Kaisa's a little out of place, but it's okay.
I like this chant. Spam this limb to hype up him, referring to him, the guy playing Neferi right now.
That's him Duncan.
Absolutely.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Same T-Slap, it's him for the Powerpuff Girls. Ooh, Cryptic wants to know who the algorithm has winning. What do our AI overlords say?
It has picked this week. Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
For those of you that don't know, Vega has spent some time in his lab, wearing sort of those like big goggles and a white lab coat, holding, welding tools, so it like sparks up and it illuminates his face, and then, the lots of like things are moving you don't really know. Anyways, he's built an AI, an all omnipotent computer god that is going to predict all the wins and losses with 100% accuracy. So what does the AI have to say today?
It says Simian Surfers. It has picked the double jungle.
Wow.
Here's what I'll say. Right now, because the algorithm in week 1
didn't
have a lot of stats to load into it.
No.
So it's it's growing.
Yes.
It's a perfect 6-6 right now. So this
Right.
will be the tiebreaker match to decide if it's, a net positive for about an hour or a net negative.
Beautiful.
I will say it's done very well in financial. It's all but I think 1 or 2 in financial it's gotten right.
Interesting. Okay.
Commercial's been the hardest for it. It's 2 and 3 in commercial.
Interesting. I am curious to see like how it performs in the different leagues,
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Okay. We're going to fucking nail it this time. We were the first stream of the season last Sunday, and I think we got through it with the bare minimum of technical issues.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can you stream for me?
yes, abso-fucking-lutely.
Thank you.
Okay. I've gone live for you, my valued companion, and now I'm going to go over to in-game. That's a black screen. Don't panic, everyone. Okay. Perfect.
Oh, my goodness.
Excellent. Oh, wait, hold on. Panic just a little bit. Scoreboard.
Do you see this level 1 top lane?
Dude, this is nuts. What's going on here? Wait, what is happening? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. We have to reconnect really quick. God damn it. Okay, perfect.
So I wonder what the plan is. Is Vlad a bait here?
This is a good question.
Well, he gets the ward. Maybe he'll try and get... Oh, yeah.
Holy shit,
He's going to
Cold
try
Monkey.
and get Garen to trade.
He wants Zamos to trade, but he does not fall prey to the trap.
2 ships passing in the night.
The whole team, the weight of the whole team being thrown into this topside jungle, punching a hole through the defenses of Homies United, gaining purchase around the red buff here. This is... fucking buckle in, everybody. I have no idea how this is going to play out. I'm so curious to see how this functions. ECD Knight is really going to have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, I will say it makes sense because when your team has 2 jungles, you need 2 red buffs. So this is the best way to do that. You invade, you take the top red buff, then you're assuming, I'm not an expert on double jungle, assuming Wukong will then take the other red.
Okay, so we've seen things, analogous to this in the history of League, right? There have been metas of, okay, look at Warwick punching over along that bot side, taking the other buff, doing a great job there. So Warwick will be even on these buffs. The question is, will the Simian Surfers junglers starve or not? Will there be enough to go around?
That's my question, is like resources on the map, because essentially right now you don't have a support, right? There is no person getting free gold on the map. You're just trying to get everything. And I also worry about the ability to dive the Lux.
Sure.
Because there's not a second person there. I mean, early maybe it'll be kind of hard to do. Wukong is going to path this way.
Totally.
They are going to spot that.
Now, Kate King has said level 3 dive top. We're seeing it right here. Look at that perfect dodge from the Garen. He's going to spin. Not to win, but just to survive here, and he will get back. Okay, first gank has not connected. Was that vital? Was that supposed to be the snowball right there? How do you think the rest of this plays out? Oh, look at that. They're going back up. Oh, I bet we're going to get a lot of action early game here, actually.
Yeah, I think.
Garen getting slowed down a little bit right here. Sejuani trying to get that passive off, but he says no. This man is not new to the top lane. He knows how to protect himself. He knows how to stay close to his tower, and that is a second ineffectual gank from the Sejuani. Neferi going in right here. That's a lot of damage coming out quite quick, but Jace able to punch them back. Him the guy. He is that guy indeed.
Yeah, this already so much action in this game, but my worry was kind of like manifesting, which is Sejuani ganks top, doesn't get a gank, has to almost try the gank again because there's no camps to fall back to. There's no camps up on the map because 3 junglers are farming the map right now. So where normally you would say, you know, oh, okay, well, the gank didn't happen.
Oh, the flash forward, it connects with the stun. Taric using the exhaust as well, but a minion, I believe, blocks the W from Kaisa there. Okay, level 3 versus level 3. Sejuani versus Warwick. One of the junglers versus one of the other ones. But they're just going to back away. This is, everything is, I feel like, balancing on a razor's edge right now.
Yeah, I feel like level 6 is going to be huge for this comp. With the Wukong ult and Sejuani. I wonder how much it offsets them getting to that level 6, considering they're both... Ooh, a little bit of trading there. But considering they're both sharing farm, we see Sejuani kind of desperately searching for a camp right now. Wukong is doing a good job of picking up the topside camps. Won't be anything for Warwick to grab there, but right now, Warwick doing a very good job. Able to get the scuttle, able to get the early red from the enemy jungle. Has done a pretty good job reacting to this, which can be very tough because obviously you're probably not used to playing against something like this.
100%. I mean, the fear is you get starved out. Neferi looking to do some damage, but whoa, quite the slap back right there. Jace is not going to allow himself to get pushed around. Not even a little bit. Now, Dragon is up. How is this going to look? How's this Dragon going to look here with Garen coming in? There's the silence. A little bit of a trade. A level down, but he's got a lot of farm to collect here.
Yeah, I will say theoretically you should never lose a smite fight.
True.
But we don't know how coordinated that will be. But yeah, we see the CS difference opening up bot lane right now, which is going to lead to a lot of that gold lead that's happening. Because right now, even...
Here it is, Cold Monkey going to go under, but the flash forward dodges the fear. Really good move from Cold Monkey right there. Him, the guy, getting engaged on. Going to send those dogs in, going to dive in himself, but get knocked back. Jace looking for that trade. No mana, but still looking quite scary. And this Dragon has been started up. Let's see. Where will the Lux go? We see junglers gathering around this mid lane. Psychopathic Poro going over the wall right there. He is going to go in onto the Jace, who's going to use the last of his mana to dive back in. Warwick gets one bite off. Psychopathic Poro going quite low. Sejuani does have to go back over the wall. A lot of health was traded during that time. Lux can poke over the wall. They've got 2 smites. Are they going to go for it? Will they go over the wall? The double flash! Oh my god! The blue team gets it, but they trade their junglers for it! Oh, the commitment to the bit is incredible!
I think you have to type #worth in chat after that play. That's what you wanted to see for your double jungle is, okay, we're 100% getting every objective because even if we're not winning, we're flashing into the pit and we're taking it. And they do give up a pretty sizable gold lead there, going over to the Jace and the Kaisa. Obviously, both junglers dying during that exchange. But ultimately, it's the mental play, right? You're like,
oh my god.
Dragon.
Oh my god. That's like, I feel like you're just in a street fight. You just punch yourself in the face. Like, oh, little pause here. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh! Goes down to the tower, but nobody gets that kill. It's just a faster back at this point. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, you need to get back to base and buy. It's fine. That timer's so little. It's already back on the map.
You gotta imagine that the Simian surfers are just cackling in their chat. That double flash was too good. You can't double flash over the wall for a double smite and not be in a good mood. They knew that was a one-way trip for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it seems like the idea is they are giving more of the farm over to Wukong. They're trying to donate more of the camps over that way. And Sejuani is kind of trying to find scuttles or trying to find wards to clear up, things like that. Which I do think is the smart thing. Sejuani operates a little bit better than Wukong on low resources.
Wow.
Have to see when Sejuani can get level 6. You're probably asking, like, hey, man, can you farm some of these mid minions so I can get the EXP right now?
Yeah, for real. Warwick looking to back right now. Curious to see what this first buy comes out to. Jace damage also really starting to come through.
Yeah, the poke is really good, and what's nice is the dogs don't really eat that extra damage. I do like that they're starting the Rift Herald now with Wukong. The fact that they have both junglers on the top side of the map. And this is where a rare advantage can come for their comp, right? Before, fighting around the dragon doesn't really help them because there's 2 people in bot lane versus Lux, so it's still a 4v4 if both junglers are here. But fighting on top side, they can have a 4v3. They can actually have a man advantage by having both junglers there. So I feel like plays towards this side of the map will just be their way into the game.
Absolutely. Maybe 3v1 gank here. Jace is a little bit far up. They are going to go for it. Camera's going to cut away, but here we are, the flash back. There's the Cyclone knocking up Jace. Nefiri going to dive in. Jace going to go back, and that's going to be the kill. They do pull off the gank in the mid lane.
Yeah, the gold goes to Nefiri, and they're going to be able to probably rift that tower, which is really nice. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. An engage and then a back away. Neither of them had the perfect setup that they wanted.
Yeah, it looks like both of them a little bit scared.
Oh, look at there. That's the ult. Very clean from the Garen.
The classic Garen play. Oh, yeah, you're safe. You're safe. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't have flash or ignite.
Right.
And then the Q ult. And you're like, oh, just kidding. It just killed you for 30%.
Damn it. Big Pharma going in right here. All right.
I just realized Big Pharma. That's a really good name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some great names here tonight.
But yeah, successful gank mid lane, and I do like the fact that the lane they're ganking is the one that procs Sejuani's passive the most. So Wukong, Sejuani, and Nefiri all melee. It's really easy to stack that passive of Sejuani's on somebody. They have a ton of CC to pile on.
Yeah, going to be really interesting to see how... do we have something happening right here? Warwick coming around that mid lane. Tarek postulating, able to cause something to happen here in the mid lane, but Nefiri is going to run back to tower, totally safe.
That's really good, but I also like that Homies is unlocking Tarek a little bit, saying, hey, it's okay for you to roam. The 1v1 bot's fine. Lux probably doesn't kill Kai'Sa, especially this one, but come in Lux. We talked about the early CS gap that was about 20, and now it's caught back up.
Yeah, absolutely. Lux is doing a great job, and I mean, they knew they were coming into this situation. They were going to be a man down. They chose something that could farm safely from a distance, provide lots of support as well, depending on the circumstance. And I mean, I think Lux was a great pick if you're going to put somebody into a lane alone.
I wholeheartedly agree, and they do pop over.
Oh, Sejuani ult lands right here. The double jungle. There's the knockup. Big Pharma's in some trouble. Oh, but Big Pharma gets away, gets back. Now Jace is here. The counterpunch is real. That second knockup from the Wukong saving Sejuani. That looked like it was going to be a really clean kill, but Jace started teleporting right away.
Yeah, they do get double flashes off the bot lane there. Ooh, my goodness.
The
Nice
damage.
binding.
There it is. Lux ult coming through. Tarek ult, you got to kill him before it goes. Now he's invincible, and look who's coming down. It's Warwick, poised, looking for somebody to dive in on. Really, really interesting back and forth. One side's got poke, the other's got more health. Sejuani waiting in the weeds right here. Boy, that's a low health. Low health Jace right there.
Ooh.
Look at Garen, too.
There's a Garrett in the brush.
Came all the way downtown. Oh, the back of the fourth. It's a 2v4. I don't know if they know that yet. There's the exhaust coming out. Spinning to winning. Hitting so many targets at once. ECT Knight flashing over the wall. But Psychopathic Poro wants it, and he gets it. Tarek looking for the 1v1 in the pit. He's calling a friend over. There's the exhaust going down. Big Pharma's got to get these autos off. Zamos coming around as well. Psychopathic Poro might be able to go over the wall. They do. The clone there. Really good.
Woo! That is a crazy fight. And honestly, it shows a little bit of what the comp does for Simians.
Yeah.
Is in these little engages, they have a ton of CC, and we're not at the point yet where the gold lead is big enough to where you know, the huge item spikes are coming in. We do have Kai'Sa on first item there, but even with that first item, it doesn't matter if she doesn't have flash and heal. She can't safely get into hit, right? Because there's so much melee threat.
Right? No, absolutely. It's a very... And the gold lead is shrinking for what it's worth. Psychopathic Poro is in a lot of trouble right here. That is not the amount of health you want to have when you're facing a Warwick. They get back to tower. They're probably safe under there.
Could be. We do see Vlad. Really want to pay attention to Vlad. When Vlad gets to level 9, that's a really big power spike for him because he gets the max level in his Q. Finally, you know, when he's spamming those Qs in lane, he's like fully topping off. The in-charge Q does a bunch of damage. So Vlad being able to survive only 1 death in the early game. Ooh, that is close. But yeah, they're hitting a lot of the nice power spikes on their scaling champions right now. We do see Leandri's finish for Lux. I imagine Fury will be finishing an item on... Oh, she's going the piece parts. Okay. Stopped off for part of the boots, so that's okay. But yeah, they're actually not weak now. Sunder finished onto the Wukong also. Warwick does not have an item yet.
Wow, yeah.
Pretty nice spot to be in, actually, considering.
Yeah, not bad at all. That's going to be a knock-up right there. Jace is going to commit to the clone actually a little bit, dodging that great flash, dodging the Sejuani, but there's the slow and the passive, and the double junglers get a kill in the mid lane.
The combination of CC, even if you flash the Sigil, you're definitely going to get stunned by the double melee.
That was a good flash away from Vladimir. I don't think that was going to go well for him.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Get the plate, get out. You lose the flash, but ultimately you're still alive. That's what matters.
Wow. Oh, there's the flash forward. This is why you flashed away before. Cole Monkey gets taken down by Zamos.
I will say Garrett is criminally underrated right now. He is in a really good spot as the champion, but can he get out?
I don't know. I wonder if Sejuani can get it. Oh, no. Psychopathic Poro's here, too. The Wukong and the Sejuani. 2 best friends going on a road trip together all around the rift. They're going to go in onto this Garen. They're dealing some damage. There's no blast cone this way. Zamos gets taken down, and it looks like they're feeding these kills to Wukong.
Yeah, notably, that's a shutdown. A lot of gold onto the Wukong now. So, arguably, Wukong has considerably more gold than Warwick does right now. So actually, even though it's a double jungle strategy, we're at a weird point in the game where it's not really hurting them because the lanes have kind of broken open. And Lux now has enough items to just clear waves in bot lane.
Absolutely. I see some people slowly starting to be converted to double jungle in the chat here. Lots of chants for him, too. The chant, of course, goes him. Couldn't have said it better myself. Lux in a predicament right here. There's going to be the flash away, dodging the stun. That was actually incredibly beautiful. The CC does land, but they've got the Taric ult, keeping them alive, and Exhaust going down too. The shield back, and they get a kill out of it. Look at this. Rift Herald in the mid lane too. They are all over the map.
Crazy good job by Lux right there. Oh, we got to get more.
Oh, the assassination, him, the guy going for it, and they get Big Pharma. Big Pharma finally taken down. Let's see if we can do it in real life too. Nice, him, the guy getting back to the tower. That was a great kill.
That was a slow burn for me, but that was good.
Nice, thank you.
But yeah, I mean, Lux just plays that so well. Flashes directly over the stun from Taric. Manages to waste the entire Taric ult. We do have a line going on here.
Yeah, Sejuani, nice flash there.
Okay, we have a second here. But yeah, the teleport from the Fury. Him, the guy, teleporting into bot lane, and then what ends up happening is Taric's the only one tanking the tower, stuck under there. All the damage dealers have backed off because of the teleport, so it's a free kill there. But Nefiri doesn't use the ult to kill him. Then she's able to ult and dash.
True, the flash forward Psychopathic Poro is all over the place here. That's another knock-up and another kill for the Wukong. Him, the guy, is going to get stunned. Big Pharma trying to catch up to Nefiri right here. And over the wall, Warwick with the ult. Doesn't quite connect. Scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, he's going to go in the 3v1 right here. Him, the guy, really wants it. Not able to get that kill, but now Sejuani's here. Let's see if he's got the ult. He absolutely does. A flash away from Kai'Sa keeps him in business here. That's a tower falling in the bot lane. And this is kind of a crazy game. Simian Surfers are on top of the gold lead.
Yeah, 2.2k now. They've actually flipped this into a gold lead for themselves, but what you've got to do if you're homies is just settle down, right? I mean, the game's crazy. That's how, you know, Simians want it. They want the game to be crazy. They want it to be constant fighting. But you're the team with the 80 carry. You can scale. You can win team fights. You just have to take a few seconds. But
him, the guy, executing some minions right there. That's a lot of dogs. Oh my goodness.
That is a fed Wukong.
That is a fed Wukong. But Vega, I think you're absolutely right. The most important thing for these homies is that they do indeed stay united. Nothing is more important than friendship, and that is never true more than in a situation like this. Zamos has some other people collecting around him. Psychopathic Poro in the neighborhood. That is the human being to be afraid of right now.
Yeah, you have to be careful at any time in this comp because you are going to have always the threat of a jungler being in your lane. Because there's two of them. They can both be on simultaneously. And I got to commend the Sejuani. The farm actually not that far behind.
Yeah, absolutely true. All right, there we go. A little bit of poke back and forth right here. Nice. Coal Monkey going to go into a puddle. And another dragon being started up by Homies United. But this time we do have a smite in the neighborhood. Not both of them, though. Zamos looking for the 1v1, but he's going to find himself in a 2v2. He's going to look for the kill right there, but that double knockup. Wukong is just so strong. Not able to get the full channel off for the Garen ult. Woof.
So close every time.
Absolutely.
See now they can get the dragon.
Yeah, they fight Sejuani off. They're in a good spot. Don't know if they've clocked the pink ward right there. Sejuani almost certainly going to go for it. Him, the guy, maybe going to come around the corner. Let's see what they go for. Will they commit to it? A teleport is coming down, and is that going to be the smite? Red team gets it. Red team gets it. Coal Monkey here as well. Lots of red health bars going down quite low. Coal Monkey flashing over the wall as well. Him, the guy, still full health in the back line. A terrifying prospect. Going to go for Big Pharma right there. Big Pharma taken down. So too is the rest of the team. That is a full-bodied ace.
Oh my goodness. They do a perfect job of waiting out the Terror Cult. You see all of Homies United trying to dive in, deal as much damage during the Terror Cult as they can, but it just gets weathered. By the end of the fight, no one's close to dying, and then the second that Terror Cult falls off, it's a re-engage and a cleaned up fight for the side of Simian's. Outstanding job, and now they've got a nice commanding lead here.
Absolutely. Now, Vega, if you're... Oh, here we go. That's going to be a silence. Let's see if Zamos can do this. Excellent at taking down single targets, but there's some CC. Sejuani fighting a... Oh, doesn't land it. All right, he's going to get out of there. How? Okay, here we go. Him, the guy, going to go in right onto that Kai'Sa, and coming around from the backside, it is Psychopathic Poro getting another kill right there, and Jace is now the target. 2 taken down for Wukong.
It is just non-stop action. Garen really is the avenue right now. Garen is the strongest member on your team. He's the most capable of bursting out a member, but unfortunately, they're just not getting the good angles, right? The fight at Dragon, Garen was in top lane during that. They might have a shot at something here.
Yeah, they could. They could get Sejuani. I do like the rest of the Simian surfers backed. They were like, we are going to leave you, Sejuani. Oh, Sejuani, maybe waiting for those cooldowns. That's the ult over the wall. Let's see how long they can get away. Wow, Sejuani, really quite hard to take down, huh?
Yeah, not the easiest champion in the game to burst out there. But yeah, right now they're just playing extremely clean from the side of Simians. They do give up the dragon, but that's just because they only had one of their smites there, right?
Right.
You're not calibrated for one smite, you know, steals.
They didn't double flash, double smite over the wall, which as far as I'm concerned is the only way you can secure an objective with style.
That's true. It's also the only dragon they have. So maybe for next time, you know, coaches note, make sure you're double flashing into the pit to smite.
Hey, you know what's really fucking wild? You know what's actually the craziest thing about those two junglers flashing over the wall? They both have abilities to get them over the wall.
Yeah, they
fucking chose to use a summoner spell.
It's about sending a message.
It really, really, really is. Just bonkers. All right, him the guy, Zamos. Nice. Oh, yeah, the flash forward. He wants this. Getting a flash out of him, the guy right here. Let's see if he can get him within execution range. That's both summoner spells used onto this Nefiri right here. And I see a lot of homies up around the top side of the map.
Garen is flanking this Lux in mid. They might just go for a dive here.
Absolutely. ECD going around. This is the full team. They're going to Kai'Sa ult in there, but that's the... Oh, unfortunate CC taking Big Pharma out right there, and the Terror Cult not hitting all the members that it needs to. Tarek now stuck in the middle. I do like that play, but it was an immaculate response from the Simian Surfers.
Yeah, yet again, Lux being the recipient of a dive that gets turned. Excellent job kiting back there. And what was important, they all dove. They see the timing on the Terracle. You can see the little gem falling on their heads. And the only person in the ult besides Terracle was Kaisa. And Kaisa got bursted out instantly.
Dude, and I was thinking, I was like, that's a great play. Like, okay, who's always isolated? It's the Lux. But the Simian Surfers, they rode the wave over to the mid lane. They're such a mobile team. They're clearly in constant communication with each other. And they knew how to parry, this incredible lunge from the homies United.
Absolutely. I mean, one thing about really obvious plays for a team is they're obvious to you, but a lot of times they're also obvious to the enemy team.
Yes.
You're going to trade here.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Vladimir will just not... I mean, Vladimir's one of those champions that I just have, generational trauma from nightmarish games. And it will get to a point where it's an absolute terror. But right now you see how much damage it's dealing to Garen. And it's just not there yet. They don't have the damage.
Yeah, and I do like Garen going for, obviously, the split push build here. See the Zeal coming in also, the Hull Breaker. So clearly, their goal is, hey, we need to weather the storm as 4, let Garen split.
Right.
Which I like. I think that's the right choice for them right now. I think Garen being in a side lane creating pressure is the best way for them to come back in this game.
100%. You love it. You gotta love it. 1 minute, dude gotta move his truck. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. Low budget LCS coming at you hot and heavy. You never know what sort of twist you'll see. Live.
I got a lot of respect for that. As someone who lives in a city, you got to move your car, man.
100%. I always enjoy, just like, any sort of like live show where they're like, you're doing it live. Anything can happen. This is our version of that. Like, a guy's got to move his truck, so we have to stop down the game.
I love this so much.
We once had to stop a game because a tornado hit an area that a player was in, and they were like, hey, there's a tornado happening. I think I gotta go. And we're like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude. This is not more important.
Today at work, a guy, we have a branch in Mexico, and he messages our group chat. He's like, hey, I'm going to be away from chat for like 15 to 20 minutes because there was an earthquake here. And then he posted a picture, and it was like a 6.3 earthquake.
Oh, my God.
We're like, dude, you don't have to come back. Like, go check on your family. Like,
yeah. Take 20 minutes if you need. You're fine. You're fine.
It's fine.
Having a good life says chrono break to move the truck. Yeah, we're working on that technology. We have our own version of that, and it's called getting in the truck and moving the truck. Also, kudos to whoever moved the truck. That was really quick. That truck was
really
moved super fucking fast. Incredible.
But now you get the question of, is it like a country truck being moved where you're just driving it like a little bit, or is it city and they actually found parking that fast?
That's what I want to know. Oh, if it's city and they found parking that, I mean, you got to have a buddy in the street.
It's wild to me.
Or the secret spots that every neighborhood has.
We do. This is actually, even though this is like great siege for Simian.
Ooh, and engage here onto the Tarek. Tarek trying to drop that ult, but that's a testament to the damage. Hold on a second. Sorry, you blink and Zamos. Oh, look at that flash forward. Coal Monkey trying to get that kill onto Big Pharma. Big Pharma survives the push. Absolutely crucial that Garen was able to pull that off.
Yeah,
Huge
I was going to say, Garen actually getting done what we talked about had to get done. Garen has to split, and they are going to lose double inhibs here, which obviously feels bad, but getting one in return, and now you do have an avenue to, get some farm on some of your carries, get some of this extra EXP, because they're not heavily down in dragons. It's not like they have to worry about soul, any sooner. An Elder Dragon, they actually do have a decent amount of ability to just farm these waves up. They have pretty good wave clear also.
Yeah.
And they do have some decent anti-dive tools. It's not like they're going to be getting dove on their Nexus turrets in the next, 2 or 3 minutes. I wouldn't think, unless, somebody gets picked. They probably will now that I said that. But
right, of course. You've cursed them, but that's okay.
Yes, but theoretically, it's not all doom and gloom here.
No, not at all. There is a way back into this by Homies United. Absolutely. Just collect the gold, have the Garen do his thing, and, you know, pray that that similar situations like what just happened, you know, like, I do think there's always a situation. I think we actually saw a game last night where a team was down a lot. I don't know if you guys saw our TikTok, but Earl King's Baron steal, absolutely insane. Fucking wild. They were down like a shit ton of kills, and they just stole Baron and won the game. Like, at the last second.
I could not believe it. I actually was like playing games, watching that game on my second monitor, and I was like, oh, cool. We're going to get a game 3 in this series. It's going to be really cool. And Earl King steals Baron, game ends.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I thought we were going to get a game 3, but I guess not.
Garen is incredibly strong right now in this game. He is about to be 100 CS up. If he continues on the path he is, yeah, he has the most gold in the game right now.
Oh.
So that is extremely important. If you are ever alone in a side lane and Garen gets onto you, you will die.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, but can Garen do the 2v1s?
We got to try. You know, that's
true.
You don't know how strong you are till you try to 2v1. I don't think the 12-1 Wukong is the one I would want to test.
No, that's the scary one. You can definitely take the Vladimir. You can for sure take the Lux.
So, yeah.
You can probably take the Nefiri and the Sejuani if you've got, you know, 10 to 15 minutes uninterrupted.
Yes.
But the
You
Wukong,
might be able to 1v1 you might be able to 1v1 the Wukong.
It's possible.
Just because of the nature of Garen's champion is a little bit more suited to the 1v1.
You're absolutely right.
But even still, the Wukong's extremely strong. What is Wukong doing when you're doing that, you know?
Right.
That's what a character is. What's your team doing when the Wukong is top?
A great collapse here. They just leverage, you know, they say, well, maybe he can win a 2v1, so let's send 4 people. We need to get through these structures. And not a lot has happened in the last 2-3 minutes, which really benefits Homies United. Let's see, a little bit of back and forth right here. Some anti-siege going on. Taric going for the stun. We've got some heals and some shields. Lots of minions to be taken advantage of right here. That's going to be an ult out from ECD. The Sejuani ult collapses onto Warwick. He eats it. Trading ults with each other. Not a horrible situation. Garen running around as well. He's got the Taric with him. A little bit of a battery pack. Cold Monkey. Absolutely. Can he get the kill? No, Jace actually survives that. That's an exhaust going down onto a Taric ult coming down too. Knows he needs to cast it a little bit sooner. They are immortal, but ECD Knight is going to get taken down. A double kill for Psychopathic Boro. Absolutely a monster. And now it's a 2v5 right here. Jace and Garen versus the world. Can they do it? Can the Homies United stand together? Can they buy more time for their base right now? Unfortunately, waves are all in a really, really rough spot. They have to clear these waves. They have to go in. I think that they might be able to do something. Let's see. That's the Jace getting taken down. It's just Garen, but the Nexus is exposed, and I cannot believe it. The absolutely bonkers and backwards double jungle has worked, and Simian Surfers take game 1.
That is absolutely insane. We can now definitively say double jungle has a 100% win rate in LBLCS.
100% win rate. I expect to see it around the world. I expect to see it in the finals this weekend in the LCS.
Yeah. I don't know how you stop it. After watching it, I mean, honestly, I would warn people not to try this at home because these are trained professionals.
These are trained. You might hurt yourself.
Yeah. Don't try these wrestling. You can't try this on a trampoline at home, okay?
No. That could end not the way you want it to.
I will say, there's something so cool about watching a team do something like that and then execute on it. Like, not just, like, try something like that, but actually execute on it.
Yes. No, absolutely. Very interesting. And there is sort of that, like, long history of supports taking smite. You know, there's interesting things you can do with those. League is built around the idea of 3 lanes, right? And then you've got people moving in between those lanes. And, it's a pretty sick reimagining of it. Beautiful. Here's a real question. You pulled it off once. Do you do it again?
Another friend.
Yes. I think you have to commit to it. I think it's like a team, or okay, you're obviously now going to be in the head of every team you play.
Right. Everyone knows that you can do this, and they've been upfront about this too. This isn't like a crazy secret either. This is just, this is just a thing that they can do.
Yeah, which honestly, like teams that have stuff like that are almost more scary, because if you ban out that strategy or formulate something against that strategy, then they can just play standard, and then they get the picks that they would want in standard comps because people have to ban out stuff in this comp. But if you don't respect this and come in and just try and play standard against them, they can play this against you.
Absolutely. Hey, what's bingle mean?
Okay. This is a friend of mine who's like a drinking buddy, and we always, anytime someone types something toxic and leaked to us, we always type bingle bongle in chat.
Okay.
So mine says bingle and it says bongle.
Hilarious. I wasn't sure, but I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, here's the other thing. Did they win because of double jungle? Was it like, does that question make sense? Like, was it the weight of that strategy that knocked them off kilter? Was it how the team played around that?
I think it can be both. I think it's a combination of macro gets kind of warped with things like that. And I think for homies, I thought that their early reaction was good to it. Like for the first 5 minutes, they're like, okay, we know what we got to do. We know. But also, I thought just overall, it felt like Simian's was on the same page, just in general around team fighting. Even once like the double jungle didn't really matter anymore. The way they were pushing, reacting to dives, teleporting in to save people being dove, all that, really doesn't, matter if it's double jungle. It's just, good gameplay. But also, it's hard to put into, what your mental's like when you're like, oh no, I'm down 2K to double jungle. What do I do? Blah, 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 So we'll see how that changes. Looks like they are going to first pick the Sejuani themselves.
Love it.
But
the Lux is grabbed. Now, this is so interesting, right? You've grabbed something that you've used as this like bot lane. So it's this incredible flex. Oh. Jesus Christ.
I mean, if you're drafting, you're definitely, the second you see the Lux, you're like, okay. I mean, you're seeing this, and I would 100% be like, okay, we're going down the same road of,
right. We've been here before.
They're going to do some wild stuff. I like their response, which is, let's pick standard, let's pick team fight, and what we can try to do, hopefully, is, pull this team that's trying to do all this wild stuff all over the map all the time into team fighting.
Right.
But that really depends on your early game, right? Because you have to get early dragons to make a team fight you at subsequent dragons, or you have to get early Rift Herald control to make teams fight you at it. So we'll have to see what they pick in support in mid lane to kind of enable that. I'd like to see some kind of engaged support, some kind of mid laner that's more of a control mage that can lock things up, I mean, Lysandra, very good into stuff like Nefiri. Just something, where you can say, no, we're fighting on our terms, not getting pulled around the map.
Right. Yes, absolutely. I also do think that these are the kinds of games. What'd they just do?
It's Nocturne. I was like, man, your communication was struggling before. Imagine when the lights go out.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Ooh, I do like Pyke. I like Pyke a lot into something like this.
What got banned with the Tristana and the Annie ban as well. These are interesting. I'm looking at what Simian surfers are saying we don't want to play against, and I'm curious which of those are things that they believe would stop them.
I think Tristana's ability to push towers fast is definitely, if they're going to go with a bot lane that only has one person in it, it definitely makes sense to say, okay, we don't want Tristana there because Tristana will fast push towers. And Annie, just a really good initiator team fight for or mid lane, someone who can cause a lot of CC, can roam easily. I think those make sense. On the flip side, I like the Pyke because if you ever get the person who's alone in the lane low, it's really easy to execute and make plays on them.
Sure.
I am curious. They have Nefiri and Twisted Fate. And Lux.
I do. Yeah, that is actually. Oh my God, that's an insane amount of Map movement. I love Kabas's comment. 5 jungle ban. Hail to the king. Just fucking get it out of here. No junglers for you. Oh my god. All right.
I like the idea. Cryptic pointing out also the Nocturne TF combo, which is really wild to play against because the lights go out. You can't actually see where TF ults to. So if you're trying to 4-mana lane, it's very hard to play against that. It does look like Singed is going to be the top laner. That makes sense. Now my only question is, where are the other ones going?
Yeah. I don't know.
No way. Okay. Are you looking at Champ Select right now?
I'm right about to bring us over to Champ Select. What do we got?
It looks like TF is the jungle.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So it's TF Nocturne, I'm assuming, and yeah, Lux is gonna body it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. The TF ganks, I mean, you're essentially, if you're ever alone in the lane after level 6,
right,
you're getting Nocturne TF ulted. But one thing we saw last game, it takes a long time to get 2 jungles to level 6. Especially if the enemy does kind of what they did last game, where they managed to steal some of your camp. So we saw for a long time the Sejuani kind of hovered at level 4, level 5, trying to get to that level 6 fast. So that's your angle, right? Your jungler theoretically should get 6 first, and you should be able to force, hopefully, onto the Lux or the Naafiri. So that has to be the game plan, I think. Top lane, I think, is fine. I think Garen will do fine against Singed 1v1. But yeah, the Lux is the spot you want to attack.
Yeah. Now, Kabas says, all in on homies united. No one can kill the tanks on red.
That's true, but they have to get gold to buy tanky items.
That's true.
So, and like we saw last game, sometimes it doesn't matter because they're taking so many objectives and they're moving so freely that you never actually get to 5v5. You never actually get a fight where Sejuani and Garen are in the front of the fight and you're front to backing. It's, usually someone's getting picked off and then, you're trying to engage or you're trying to dive. So theoretically, yes, if they get to even state, I think, I agree that, at an even state, they should win. But since it's 86% to 14%, I'm putting all my money on Simians.
Holy shit. Yeah, always bet the under.
I do think that,
dude. Wait, all right, your money against Kabas's. We're gonna see how this plays out. By the way, I've also cast with Kabas before. Fantastic caster as well. You two would actually be an incredible pair. Just trying to do a little matchmaking here. I was impressed by Zamos. I think Zamos can be a terror, for sure. But yeah, the fucking, Simian Surfers are the idea of pocket sand embodied as a team. They're just throwing sand into your eyes the whole fucking time. And they've certainly got a composition that's going to do exactly that as well.
Yeah, I will say for Garen, and kind of to Kabas's point, last game, Sejuani and Wukong are kind of hard targets for Garen to just run down and kill. It's a lot easier to kill TF and Singed.
Right.
Singed can be a little bit annoying running around, but the Sejuani last game was a lot of the body blocking for the Garen. This game, Garen has several targets that he can, silence and burst out. So that should give them a better option in a side lane. Also, Ahri a little bit safer, but we did talk a little bit about the Ahri-Naafiri matchup earlier. Mm-hmm. It can be a little bit hard, but they do have Sejuani, and, as long as you get CC on Naafiri and then are able to follow that up with charms and subsequent damage, it can work. We just have to see, can they survive
for sure
the initial weirdness of it and, get the game into a 5v5 state or a 4-1 state with Garen splitting.
No, totally. And I think it is just going to come down to that communication, shaking off the weirdness of game 1, right? Because if they can brush that off, I do think it's a different kind of communication. It's a different style if you can shake off the weirdness of the craziness that Simian Surfers is throwing out there. But we will see what it comes down to. Lol Cryptic said Lol Cryptic said, I put 52k schmeckles on the wrong team.
Well, thank you for your donation.
Thank you for putting that money back into circulation. Mighty support with a highlighted message. LeChance licks toes. Oh, someone you don't know. Damn, I missed someone. I don't know if you're still in the chat right now, but I missed your shit last time I cast, and I missed it this time. Also a highlighted message that said LeChance licks toes. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Real big fans. Real big fans. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, dude? Someone you don't know. A wonderful, wonderful member of the LBLCS community. Some other wonderful members who followed us during that last game. Neon Strahd, TSF Ghost 1, GST _ Mr. Bacon, awesome, but then an uppercase S, 50, Jacob and Suki, I don't know what that feels like a reference, and Chum Handles, a great name. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Appreciate the hell out of it. Whoops, I've neglected all of my duties. Sorry for how rough this transition's gonna be. Let me pull this back up. We'll go back into this over here. Please work. Oh, thank God.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Excellent. And nothing went wrong at all. Uh-oh.
Oh, what is happening in level 1?
Uh-oh. It paused? Oh, it's gonna make me reconnect again? Okay, hold on. Some CC right there. That's the charm. That's first blood right away. Homies United strikes.
That is very much needed. When you're mentally coming off a loss, getting first blood level 1, that's an immediate reset, right? Now you're
100%.
hyped, you're in the game, you're like, okay, yeah, we got this, we got this.
100%. That's the whole team. That is the whole team saying, we're good, we're good, we're back in it, we're back in it. Oh.
Absolutely.
Pike gets that kill too.
I believe Kamasa's strategy is getting pinged out in the chat right now as we see Garen spam pinging the Lux at level 1, hopefully meaning Gankbot.
Lil Dear Lilia, give us game 3, Homies United. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see. That's my caster bias, is 3 awesome games.
Yes, that's regardless of who is playing.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
Yeah, I don't care how much I like you inside or outside of the game. I do want a banger series no matter what. It was bad freeze timing, wasn't it, Lil Dear? It totally was. This is...
It gave us time to prep for it. It just built the hype.
That's true. That's true. Pike E flash level 2, gank right after. Caboss trying to nail it down. Now this Garen Singed matchup up here, I don't really know how this plays. Do you have it? Are there any thoughts to even have about this, or is it just we gotta see what happens?
I mean, Garen definitely should win the 1v1 in the lane, because even when he gets harassed, his passive is like a miniature Warmog, so he can kind of just back off. And early on, Singe does burn through his mana a lot, using poison to push and things like that.
Psychopathic Poro in the jungle. ECD Knight finding him. I do think he's going to have to flash. There it is. Great misdirection. A charm lands onto Nefiri. Wait a second. This is Ahri versus Nefiri. We talked about this.
We talked about this matchup. So we'll get to see. This is like the... You know, I could actually tell Cryptic, like, look, it's not that bad. Ahri can play into Nefiri.
Yeah. We saw a charm land right there.
I've seen more charms in this than that entire script, but not taking a shot at anybody. But yeah, good job they pushed the TF off that camp, and you see the CS difference. That's so important for Sejuani early.
Yes.
Now, it's gonna happen
Knight
again?
Gonna turn the corner and find a target. There it is. The smite goes down. Nocturne does get it. The fear's gonna come through, but a flash forward, so he gets feared actually towards the Nocturne. ECD waiting for these cooldowns. That's some CC. Does miss that second charge of it. A flip away. That is crucial, actually. Garen, though, causing some trouble. That's the ignite. That's the kill. Cold Monkey gets taken down, but now it's Sejuani who's in trouble. A charm. Oh, the charm just goes a little bit wide, goes a little bit off right there. Doesn't connect, and it's going to be a 1-for-1. Wild.
Whoo, that was insane. It ends up being ultimately a 1-for-1. Garen getting the solo kill is huge there. They need that side lane pressure in this game. Whew. But yeah, it's Sejuani manages to defend one camp, does lose the blue later, but ultimately Sejuani not in the worst position. that they could be in, because realistically, you still should be getting 6 faster. You're going to be able to farm. There's no camps up on the bot side right now. You see, I love that Pyke is actually moving out on the map and helping Mark scuttle, helping Mark, what is up for Sejuani.
Oh, yeah.
So that she knows where she can clear, where is safe. They're using the fact that they have, the 2-on-1 bot lane. And also the CS difference. They've frozen the wave this time off of Lux. So Lux actually can't safely step up to farm anymore.
Nice, Pyke. Ooh, that double CC. Yeah, Lux is practiced. We saw last game, Lux in that 1v2 situation. They know what they've signed up for. We just sat for like, I don't know, 45 seconds on manual camera, and I didn't notice. So, but here we are. There's the flash forward. Caboss trying to call it, but a quick flash away from the Lux. Very, very clean. Both teams are primed.
Yeah, and you're totally okay blowing that flash as Pyke, because where the wave is right now, Lux can't get safe. And now she doesn't have flash. She doesn't have that safety net to keep herself safe. So you see the CS difference. It's just going to grow because Lux can't safely move up to that wave anymore.
Absolutely. 100%. Really curious to see who takes the first dragon in this one. We saw double flash over the wall with 2 junglers last game. I don't know if we'll get the same situation here, but they were able to secure that first dragon. Delicious. Nocturne running into the wall. Psychopathic Poro walking towards it, backing up now. Pyke on the hunt. Let's see. Gold card lands onto the Pyke. Very nice. Dashes away, but Big Pharma. Oh my god, Big Pharma maybe actually be caught out right here, trying to get to the other side. Naviri does go in. There's going to be a charm. Does go wide a little bit. Hitting the guy. Finds the target on the back end. Gets taken down. But look at that. Trading. 1 for 2 right now. They're going to keep pressing. Nocturne. Gold card might land right here. Let's see. But nice! Pyke gets the CC out from over, but it's not enough. And they clean up the double junglers. 2 best friends on a road trip. Once again, they're running it back.
Yeah, and just like last game, there's a big lead early in the game, and it looks like the big CS difference is going to have a huge impact, and all of a sudden there's a scrap, and the double junglers clean up a ton of kills. Nocturne now 3-0 and 2. So whatever lead would have been gotten off getting those camps or anything like that early in the game, Nocturne now massively ahead. There is still a CS lead bot lane, but you got to love that as the double junglers.
The guy going for ECD Knight right now. Finding a target. Deals a huge amount of damage real quick. Can Psychopathic Poro land the gold card? He's certainly walking forward. He's gonna flash for it. Let's see if they've got the damage. Oh, ECD gets taken down. They've got just enough. Is that a turret shot? I think so. And now Nocturne, 1 more auto should do it. Oh my god, Nocturne actually getting out of there, but they trade. Let's see if the guy can survive this. Big Pharma now getting these autos in. They think they can get that kill, and they do get it. This is such a bloody game. Nefiri gets taken down. It's 6-7. Gold is getting thrown all over the place, but at the end of the day, Simian Surfers have a slight lead.
Yeah, and almost double kills per minute right now. Absolute insanity. We do see Singe doing the Singe thing, walking into the enemy jungle, getting some vision. But that's huge. That's right back in the game. Now both, I'll say supports in air quotes, have 3 kills. I mean, that is insane. We do see Nefiri has a lot of gold. We saw really good coordination there. But the second Nefiri dashes in, Sejuani answers with her own Q, just knocking her up, giving team time to get some damage down. And right now, good job by Pyke here, marking the scuttle.
Oh, nice damage from Pyke, getting these autos in. Nocturne is here. That gold card is going to land. Psychopathic Poro walking up. And the question is, it's hard, right? Because if Big Pharma rotates around, then Lux can just close the gap, force them up against the wall.
Yeah, and Lux is level 6 now, so being alone in that lane getting solo EXP does afford her getting the first ult. And even if you have a gold lead and a slight item lead, Lux ult does deal a decent amount of damage when you're, lower in health at the beginning of the game. So maybe just not wanting to take that scrap. Didn't quite have the lane priority they would have wanted.
Absolutely. Big Pharma waiting in the wings. The CC is going to land. The autos are going to come out. That's an exhaust. That's an ult from Big Pharma right there. 1 more auto should do it. Who's the kill going to go to? They feed it to Big Pharma. Great kill.
Beautiful job using the MFE to slow them down, get the easy hook into stun there. Lux does not have the flash to answer their MF ult, cuts off any chance at escape, and that's what they need to do. We talked about it in pregame. You have to attack this Lux.
And we can't overstate how important that kill was, right? Lux didn't die last game. At least the last time that I looked at it, which was pretty late into that game. But they did not kill Lux during the laning phase at all, and this is them now responding. I believe they've drafted for this situation. They've got a much more accessible to kill lane right here. Nice, they're going to get a plate, and they're going to walk away. So Lux is not as safe. Look at that farm, too. Down almost half farm. This was not the case in game 1. Lux was a little bit behind, but certainly not this behind. Now they've got 6, things might change, but Homies United doing a much better job here.
Absolutely, and looks like on the map they do see that the scuttle is being dumped. Sejuani is on the side of the map. Singed running interference, but Garen is going to come down here.
Yes, he is. Let's see. Okay, 2 fights happening right here. That's a smite that goes through. Rift Herald's going to get picked up. Okay, a flash forward. The lights go out. That's a kill. Now it's a 2v2. Psychopathic Poro here does land a card. That's going to be one person taking down a flash under tower. Holy shit. Ignite taking down onto this TF. Zymos wants it. He gets the kill. Now he's against Tim the guy. Pyke doesn't make it over the wall right here. No ult on the Pyke. Let's see if the hooks land. It hits one of the dogs, unfortunately, and they are going to get back to tower. Pyke's presence, though, keeps Garen in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Garen does clean up.
Oh! From across the map there. Lux. It doesn't matter how far down you are on that CS. If you roam, you're in the right place at the right time. That was an incredible kill.
I'm going to change the name of this comp from Double Jungle to just the Roam comp, because every champion ends up everywhere on the map at some point. Lux does pick up that shutdown onto Garen. That is huge for Lux to get, but it does afford MF some time in the bot lane to collect some plates, which is huge for her. The more... Oh, but Nocturne.
Oh, yeah. We see that Nocturne. Could go over the wall.
MF does have sums, so... Okay, yeah, it looks like you're not going to go for it, so that's good.
Nice.
I love the awkward map state now of Pyke having to be top lane holding the wave.
Yeah. Pyke's got ult now, by the way, too.
The resetty spaghetti that is Pyke ult. There's a lot of fun ults in this game.
There are a lot of fun ults. Very close game right here. Big Pharma does show. Gotta watch out. There it is. ECD coming in, forcing a flash. Run that MF. They've got sums. Get rid of it. We're going to see the 1v1 up here. Not a 1v1. Psychopathic Poro coming up here. Cole Monkey giving him the old loop-de-loop. There it is. The gold card lands into a flip, and that is a lot of damage coming through. They get the kill. Now they've got some plates.
Yeah, and TF 3 kills now. It's like right now, though, it looks like there might be a play on bot side. There is Sejuani on this side of the map.
Pyke does pull it. Wow, that was actually super slick right there. Him, the guy, though, waiting in the bush, going for the Pyke. The lights get shut off right there. The Lux ult, they get the kill. But up in the top lane, Cole Monkey getting soloed out by this Ahri. And what is going on? Under the tower, Big Pharma is still alive. Goes down, but now the turret. Who's the turret targeting? Back onto minions. That's an exhaust summoner spell used. God, back and forth. 1 for 2 right here. But Ahri looking for another kill. The gold card does land. They need some wards in that bush right there. Ahri's gonna walk forward. They just need one more thing to hit a flash. Oh! They wanted it. They got it. Great kill from the Ahri.
This game is so fun. It's a very well-played dive on the bot side. They managed to get 2 kills without giving up a single person, juggling the aggro. But then Ahri makes a great roam to respond. But here comes Singed.
Oh my god, this teleport in. The fights just do not stop. The charm does land, but Ahri has to go up. I don't know how they're going to get out of there. Him, the guy, finding themselves in a 1v1 against that Garen. Nice! Look who's giving him the loop-de-loop now, but flipped back into the poison. Singed catches them in the end. God. 25 kills in 12 and a half minutes. Easy.
Broken the 2 kills a minute. Marker. And that's with the first 2 minutes. Well, I can't say that. There was a kill in the first 2 minutes of this game.
Yeah.
Looks like it is going to be another dragon for the red side there. Sejuani clearing mid. Bots got to be careful here.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Psychopathic Poro is going to ult down, get that gold card onto Big Pharma. Misfortune getting the slows out, but Nefiri still wants it, and they are going to get it. That's so much damage coming through right there. Pyke makes it to safety, trying to heal up just a little bit. Zamos maybe looking for a 1v1 right here. I can see in the mini-map something's happening down there. Yep, absolutely. Psychopathic Poro's got the gold card. It lands onto the Pyke, dashing away. Nefiri goes in. Lots of damage and taking out 2 targets. Oh my god, the double kill. Lights go off once again. Cole Monkey gets taken down in the same breath as the Ahri. God.
It's non-stop everywhere on the map. And this is what we talked about in Champ Select. they just won't let you get to the 5v5 stage of the game.
No.
They find these crazy angles, especially with TF ult. They create such, if you're ever pushed up in the lane, you're always a threat to being ulted on. And right now, the gold lead.
Big Pharma walking up right here, goes for the ult. Yes! Gets the Nocturne! Incredible! And takes a blast cone over the wall right there. Oh, CC does land.
Pike is here.
Pike's on the hunt. Surely we couldn't go 30 seconds without some sort of fight happening.
This is a strictly play-by-play cast.
Yeah. Take a break. Take your shoes off. Really relax.
I'm just enjoying the show. I mean, but what's different this game as opposed to last game is we do see Homies is getting punches back.
CC does land right there. Oh my god. Lux going for it. Almost gets it, but one more auto. Big Pharma takes it home. Oh my god. Okay.
Woo! That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that was extremely close. Lots of damage coming out from the Lux right there. Very frightening, saying more fighting, more fight. Hey guys, let's just keep fighting nonstop. Don't worry, they're doing it. You've already got your wish.
Yeah, and it just, I will say that Homies is doing a much better job in this game as opposed to last game. Once the snowball started, it felt like that train never got off the rails. But in this game, there's kills being traded back.
And
there's
look at this once again. Psychopathic Boro, have they pushed up too far? They're finding themselves in a 2v1. The CC does land. Got to get those autos through. That's the Ignite. Big Pharma gets another kill. Coal Monkey maybe cut off. Let's see. Sejuani and Garen. Well, here's the real thing. You should never chase to Singed. Let's see if the myth still holds true. That's going to be some damage coming through, but the charm doesn't land. That's a flash away. The lights go out, and Nefiri comes in as well. Lots of damage coming out. It's a 2v... No, sorry, it's a 3v3. Coal Monkey going solo, but he gets the kill. Ari goes forward. Now it's 2v2 again. Now the charm lands. Now it's a 1v2. Nefiri, can they get it? Diving forward. The Ari gets away, but it is a 2v... It's a 2-for-2 across the map. I couldn't even tell you if all this happened in the same place. Now Misfortune runs up. They're going to break 40 kills. They are gonna break 40 kills.
We're 36 kills in 15 minutes. I mean, it's...
Baron's not live, guys. Baron isn't even a fucking possibility. Holy shit. Oh my god. I mean... Okay, so everyone's getting some money.
Yeah, everyone's got money in this game. The big thing is that Nefiri is holding her money. She's not giving it back.
Right. No, absolutely true.
Oh my gosh.
God, Pike lands that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nice.
Mezth? I don't know how to say that one. It's Meth with a Z in it. Nice spell shield right there, but they get the Rift Herald out. There's the charm. Homies United looking to get a clean pick onto this Nocturne, but they're trying to make it as hard as possible. Psychopathic Boro actually get... Oh, there's the reset on the ult. Pike trying to go absolutely gangbusters right there. That's a... Oh, Misfortune ult, but a flash away. That was a good location for it, but they take the Pike out. And now they've got to go on the run a minute until this dragon comes up. Him, the guy going for the dash right here onto Big Pharma, but they've got some friends there. Can they kill the Nefiri in a 3v1 right here? They've got to do it quick. A flash over the wall and Ignite taking down Psychopathic Boro with a gold card. Coal Monkey coming around the back. Singe trying to cause as much disruption as possible. Look at this ECD Knight playing defense for Big Pharma right here, fighting in this choke point. A flash away, the gold card still lands, but they're going to take 2 turret shots for it. Singe wrapping around, getting that poison, ticks down, takes out the Misfortune, and the Lux taking it down, but look who's here, wrapping around again. It's the Ari, back to back to back to back, twists on top of twists, another kill, and a 1,000 gold shutdown. Wallets are getting stuffed to the brim in this game. Count them, 45 kills in under 20 minutes.
45 kills in under 20 minutes and absolutely back and forth. That fight was so back and forth that people who died in the beginning of it respawned, teleported, and rejoined the fight.
Hey, how dare you color cast, because there's another fight. Fucking lights go out, Nocturne goes in, doesn't get a kill just yet. God, this is bare knuckle boxing at its finest. We're all in a fucking basement together watching an absolute brawl. This is incredible.
Can we get the 50 kills pre-20? Can we get... There is a dragon up. A team fight could happen.
Yeah, yes, it could. It could. Certainly a possibility of a team fight occurring in a game like this. Dragon getting started up. Big Pharma over the wall, but Coal Monkey trying to loop around. Both teams all about flanks. Big Pharma is spotted out. They're going to get grounded. Coal Monkey racing towards them. That was a smite down, but the rest of their team coming to collect. Dragon down at half health. Him, the guy on the side, too. That's going to be the misfortune ult over the wall. Red team gets it. Big Pharma taken down, and now the fight is going to start in earnest. Him, the guy, going for a target right there. Coal Monkey. Oh my god. Being a hammer and anvil technique. Singed is so hard to get past, and they take out 3 members of Homies United. A great Singed ult. Coal Monkey very casually taking 2 turret shots right there. Not a care in the world.
I want to give a shout out to Garen here, who the second Hullbreaker was finished, immediately walked to top lane during the dragon fight and said, okay, I am splitting now. Hullbreaker is finished. Good luck to my team, and is about to take 2 towers.
Absolutely beautiful. Singed is going to try and stop him. That's going to be the Nocturne ult going in. Him absolutely diving in as well. And the Fury in absolute terror in a game like this. Pyke looking for a target. Oh my god, so much damage coming through. They do actually get out, though. Dear
we need 1 more kill
God.
in 30 seconds. 1 kill in 30 seconds.
Don't worry about it, baby. Psychopathic Poro is on the chopping block.
50 kills in 20 minutes.
And him, the guy trying to make it 51, dashing in for the 1v2 right there. He gets the kill. Oh my god, maybe the double Nefiri. But Ari says, no, 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 no. Homies stand united side by side. We won't let him be alone for even a second here. We're not even seeing 1v1s in any of these fights. It's always a group action.
This will definitely cause some statistical anomalies for our stats.
Yeah, how is your stat? Oh, Coal Monkey. Oh, look at that! Holy shit! He dashes out of the way, dodges the CC from the Pyke. That was beautiful. Oh, god damn it. What a great use of an item right there from Singed.
It
51
just
kills.
and gives and gives. This game has everything. It has double jungle, it has roaming, it has team fights, it has crazy item builds, and item usage.
Just ask yourselves when you're watching the LCS finals this weekend if you see anything like that. I mean, this is...
I hope. I mean, good gosh.
Oh, dear God, that'd be so fucking cool. I mean, I'm not complaining. Give me a game like this. I'm not mad at all. Holy shit. Okay. So, where do they go from here, huh? Zamos, splitting, taking towers, that free gold. So far, taken 3 towers off of this Garen's Hullbreaker. Not a bad situation.
Again, that is a 7-3 Garen now. Very strong Garen. You still don't want to meet it 1v1. The Fury probably about the only champion right now who might be able to deal with it. But if Garen has Ignite and ult up, pretty much anyone can get soloed out. The difference this game is I kind of really like the MF pick.
Yeah.
Because it's been able to deal a lot of AoE whenever the dives are happening.
Totally.
So even though she gets, at times bursted out during the fight, she's able to lay over a lot of damage on the fight and kind of warp it. But notably, the next dragon spawning in 2 minutes, that is a Mountain Soul. So that will be a huge point of contention. Homies need to, I would think, get a pick or win a fight decisively before that dragon. They don't want to go into a 50-50 against double smite.
Right, right. And of course, Baron is now available, is now an option. And they will start it up. Merely mentioning the objective breathes it into existence. They are going to start burning it down. This is, of course, in view of Homies United. Let's see. I think they're going to elect to harass a little bit. That's the lights going out right there. Absolutely, Sejuani walking up, damage getting down onto Coal Monkey. That's a charm. That's a pick, too. Hold on a second. This is actually a lot getting done. Coal Monkey down to half health right here. ECD running away. The harassment team doing what they can, but I do think they're going to trade that Sejuani. Oh, the flash forward from Coal Monkey. The flash. Oh, but Big Pharma gets taken down. A double kill for this Singed. But look where Garen is. He does not care what you're doing elsewhere. This is all about the split push, and he's going to die for this. He's already made the decision. Can he get it? Can he get those last? One more auto. Does it, and he gets it. The last bit of health. A hero's death as he takes down the inhibitor. Oh my god, a lane is open. They traded Baron for a kill, 2 towers, and an inhibitor. They go, was it worth it?
I'm going to say you take what you could get at this point on the map. They do get the bot lane inhibitor taken. They get a mid-inner turret. I'm sure they would have loved to not give up the kills around the Baron, but you kind of have to poke to keep them there. But I hope you're ready to cast more because Dragon spawns in 20 seconds, and this is Soul Point, or this is Soul.
Hell yes. Absolutely. Homies United do not have a dragon yet. They've made a lot happen, but they have not been able to grab an objective like this. And it does look like Garen maybe a little bit late to this team fight. They're just coming from base right here. Ari going for a charm. They have used part of their ult. ECD, a flash forward. Holy shit. Who does he grab? I think that connected with a dog, actually. Him, the guy diving in. The lights go off. Everyone's going. They pulled the trigger. It's happening now, but not the rest of them. Oh, the Lux ult across the bow. Him, the guy gets taken down. Zamos next, but the health bars are falling for Homies United. That was it. That was a full ace. An incredible pick. Wait, is this the game? They've got Baron. They've got a wave. This could be it. That fight could have been everything.
This very well could be the game. Nefiri being the torpedo for the team right there, going in, getting all of the CC blown, all of the damage blown on her while also taking two with her. That leaves everything else available for the team to commit. The TF ult, the Nocturne ult, the Lux ult over top of it. They're able to just pile into that choke and win. And MF is up with ult, but Nocturne
can they burn it fast enough? Hold on a second. You got to get off that pad going forward, but the pull the spell shield. Oh, those 2 kills may have clinched it right there, but they've run out of a wave. Hold on a second. They do not have a wave. They don't have a wave. That's going to be a CC on a Psychopathic Poro, but this is not going the way that they wanted it to. We are still in play here. They've got Baron. They've got a massive wave. Ari looking for an angle. It's just going to be a 3v5. That's Nefiri diving in, but a good dash away from the Ari, keeping themselves. They've got to clear the wave. If they want a chance at this, that's going to be the tower falling. Now the Nexus is open. It's all 5 members. The lights go out once again, and so too does the Nexus. Holy shit. 64 kills in 25 minutes. What a game for the books.
That was an absolutely insane game and series. The double jungle just played to perfection. Absolutely amazing. The second game, way more bloody, but oh my goodness.
That was, oh my god. Back to back double jungle.
Woo.
I mean, just wild. The Nefiri damage, the singed damage. I mean, I don't even know what to make of the damage charts either because there were truly so many kills. And Simian Surfers took that series. I'm truly afraid of Homies United as well. I'm excited to see the rest of the week play out. I'm excited to see week 2 play out as we get an idea of where these teams are, how they can learn from each other. And I think Homies United are definitely going to take some lessons away from this first week of games. You want to do a quick interview?
Absolutely. We have to ask about this. This might be the most interested in an interview I've been in any game we've casted because we just watched 2 games with double jungle.
100%. Absolutely nuts. Okay, let's see if we can get one person in here from Simian Surfers.
Looks like Psychotic Oros in community.
Oh, great. That's a person. Psychopathic Poro.
Nice weather we're having today.
Dude, great weather we're having today. Talk to us a little bit about that series. Wild series. Super exciting to watch.
Yeah, so this is my 4th season in the LBLCS. And you know, every single team I've ever been on, I'm sure that all of my past teammates can vouch that I've always got some crazy ideas cooking up. They don't always let me do it, but when they do, it's always crazy, whether it's like a hard stomp we win or a hard stomp we lose. But it's just super fun to experiment around and get all this stuff rolling.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Vega, go for it.
Yeah, I'll jump in for this here. I just want to know, like, so obviously the double jungle thing is not something you guys just pulled out randomly here. It looks at least like it's practice. Is that true? Are you guys playing this in scrims? Was it like something you prepped ahead for this week?
No, so we scrimmed high alert the other day, got 2-0'd, and we were like, All right, well, we clearly can't play normally, so let's just like completely quit. No, so I've been working on this strategy for about 3 years now. It's something that I just like randomly came up with at 5 in the morning off the fly. So the general theory behind it is that in a normal team comp you have like top jungle mid ADC support, right? And then the top jungle mid and ADC they get like a decent amount of gold, and then the support is kind of starved out and they're not really doing anything. So the original logic was, okay, if we have somebody in bot lane who can keep up or at the very least mitigate what the enemy bot lane can do, then instead of having a support who's only going to have, 1-2 items, we can instead have a second jungler that gives us better objective contest, more pressure for our solo lanes, and the big thing is that we're taking our camp timers off cooldown all the time, right? We never have camps up, so we're maximizing the amount of gold that we can get off of the map, and then at the end of the day, when you get to those late game team fights, what you have, if we didn't fall super far behind early, is 4 champions with gold and a support versus 5 champions with gold. And then so on a pure strength contest, we kind of win out on that exchange.
Awesome. It's so cool to hear, like the actual like in-depth thought process behind it, and it's not just like okay, cool, we're just gonna play double jungle. You actually have like a really well thought out plan and like strategy behind it. I imagine there's other picks in it too. If they had like hand out certain things, I assume you have failed like so. But that's just super awesome to hear.
Yeah, we had originally gone in with the game. So their jungler is a Sejuani player. He plays a lot of Sejuani. Like he picked it first pick on game 2, and we knew we were starting blue side. So our game plan was first pick the Sejuani. And then we wanted to get Kayn. They banned out Kayn both games, but in general, spoilers for everybody else. A lot of the comp does like it's very very good with Kayn because Kayn can do everything. He can power farm. He can invade. Even if you go to stop his invades, he can fight and get the orbs. So the strategy originally kind of materialized with our team because we have multiple Kayn players, and we were like, okay, what kind of crazy stuff can we come up with this champion? Because he's one of those champions where you can straight up run it down 0-10, and as long as you get form early, it doesn't matter. And then once we were playing around with that champion, we realized like, hey, all of a sudden, like all these other champions work with the strategy too. As long as we have like the one ganker / invader and the one power farmer, we can play really whatever we want with it.
That's so awesome. That's so cool to hear. LeChance, do you have anything to follow up with it?
I'm just excited to fucking see everyone play more League of Legends as this season goes on. Like, one of the coolest things about amateur leagues like this is like, yeah, the meta exists, but everyone is so unique in how they imagine the game and how they play it and what champions they're attracted and drawn to. So I'm excited to see how your team evolves. I'm excited to see how teams like Homies United evolves as they bounce off of teams like yours and, pick up some tricks along the way, learn how to play around different various strategies. Just really looking forward to the whole dang thing playing out.
Yeah, we're gunning for playoffs. Look, we in the power rankings, they said that we were 8th. Valentine, he was my old captain back in season 5. So they've played with me, right? Like Valentine's played with me,
right?
And they said on the stream, this team could be a real dark horse coming in. They still had us 8th, but they said we could be a dark horse, and we saw that 8th place. And then we did a few scrims, and we were like, nuh-uh. So we're going for playoffs.
That is fantastic to hear. Really excited to follow your guys' story. Poro, thank you so much for coming on, talking to us a little bit. Anything else you want to say before we let you go to shout out to the fans, to the people that bet on you?
Yeah. We got High Alert as our buddy team, so we were super lucky.
Nice.
Yep, that's all I gotta say. we literally just lucked out. We saw High Alert was our buddy team. We were like, oh my gosh, let's go.
That's fucking awesome.
We're going for the wait, how many teams are there? We're going for the 9-0. Wait, no, we're not. We're going for the 8-0.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. You're the. How does that work? You're the 9th team. You've got 1 buddy team. So you're playing 8 teams. All right. Well, you're starting off great. The 1-0.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Poro. Have a good rest of your night, man.
You too.
Awesome. What an exciting night of League of Legends. I couldn't have asked for a better, odder series of games.
Yes.
Well, this has been incredible. Vega, anything that you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to recommend? You've been such a wonderful person to cast with, as always. Yeah, anything you'd like to say?
Just thanks to the teams, and also big shout out to Simian Surfers for pushing the algorithm over 50%, which means a lot to me.
Nice. Yes.
The way to my heart.
Yep. The robot wins again.
Yes. But no, just such fun games. Shout out to chat. Amazing tonight. A lot of energy. A lot of fun seeing people chant. And guys, there's a lot of other games tonight. I did see that there was, and now it's gone. There was somebody in Red Zone. I was going to see if any of them were getting streamed in there, but yeah, just keep cheering on teams. Tomorrow, my team plays, so come support us if you want to. And also, if you haven't, play Baldur's Gate 3 because it's great.
Dude, Baldur's Gate, absolutely buck wild. I've been playing once a week for 3 hours. You won't catch me. You can't make me cast on a Wednesday this season because I will be playing Baldur's Gate. Incredible. Oh, is one of those games being streamed tomorrow? Here's maybe. We might stream a game tomorrow. But it's up in the air. It's the possibility. So if not, it's been such a great week. We hit 5 days in a row of LBLCS. We are going to try to continue that streak next week as well. So keep your eyes on the Discord. Keep your eyes on our Twitch. Thank you so much to everybody who followed as well. Brodolini and Swithy, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate the hell out of y'all. We are going to raid someone. And speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, we are going to toss the raid over to 8-Bit Banshee, who has raided us so many times. If you guys want to see some Baldur's Gate 3 play and just generally have a good time, head on over there. At the very least, go and say hey for a second.
Well, thank you. Completely unbiased opinion of me that I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, Vega's got no stake in this for sure. For sure. Yeah. We're gonna have at least a day off, Lil Delia. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace out, y'all.